Kathy Cregan, CPA. Welcome to Tax Magic Podcast. Hey, we have a follow up with our last guest, and she's got some great questions that we're going to go back to. Welcome, Becky Robbins. Thank you for joining us again.
Hi, Kathy. Oh my gosh, I have so many questions. I think I could hold you hostage for a while.
That could be fun.
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my big question
Okay.
because I know that you told me to save receipts, and Deb told me that the very first time that we were sitting at my neighborhood restaurant and bar together when she told me all about you, and I started saving my receipts. Do you want to see them? How
I would love
organized I
to.
am?
I
I'm
would love
so
to.
organized. I know. This is my receipt.
And you have them. That is
No, look,
amazing.
look, all these are
Yeah.
receipts. They're
Yeah.
not in any order or anything.
Now the IRS wouldn't like that particularly.
I know this gives me a heart attack. I'm just
No,
gonna.
no, no. You
I
hire
wanted to
it
show you.
in.
It's like confession.
Right. That's okay. Let's see. Isn't it about forgive me, Father, for I've sinned or something like that?
Uh,
You aren't sinning. This is a good thing. So the idea with those receipts, what I do is I hire somebody to scan them all for me.
Oh yeah.
I pay her $10 an hour. I gave her a scanner and she watches TV and scans the receipts.
Oh God.
It's perfect for me. I used to scan them myself every day and I got dizzy.
I'd rather
and I
paint.
also have ADHD, so it didn't work well. So
Okay, this is where I've got to tune in because
Oh,
Lisa
yes.
Hyatt, another guest on your podcast, told me about this. I was just telling Becky about the Scan Snap.
that's what I have. I have like 4 of them. They're
You want to
great.
talk a little bit about the Scan Snap and how awesome it is? It's super small, but it basically gets your box, Becky, and you just go and it goes. And then Kathy, talk about what it does.
The new one, the new Scan Snap program actually will title the receipt for you, like Publix XYZ date, pharmacy XYZ date. And some of the programs you can get will actually put it into QuickBooks too, or attach it to your QuickBooks. I don't know how to do that because I'm not that sophisticated. Mine is just scan the receipt because it's in my QuickBooks. I'll find it if I need it. So
Okay, so what information should I? First of all, what ones do I need to save, and then what ones do I not need to save?
well, that's a loaded question because if you don't save it and we happen to be able to make it a business purpose, then we don't have the receipt to support what we're doing.
Okay.
So my theory is if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, baffle them with bullshit, which means give them a big pile of receipts. Here's some, here's some, here's some. But reality is your bookkeeper is going to be able to help you decide business, not business, business, not business. You'll know some aren't business. Like most grocery store visits probably wouldn't be business, except for the ones when you're doing the green room.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
It's
What
hard to
about clothing, or what I want to ask you also about? You gave me this fantastic bottle. It's like
Love 'em.
with your logo on it. That
Love
was
'em.
so kind of you. I didn't even. I
It's
mean,
awesome.
you barely knew me, and you sent
Yeah.
this to me.
But you had a
So
problem with water. Something about getting sick from water, the top of the lid. I don't like that when my friends get sick. So, my Michael used to say that I spread my logo like VD, just spread it like VD. and it was okay, well, that makes sense to me. So I love the fact that you love it and take it places because it keeps it at the forefront that you can write stuff off. And this is a de minimis client. It's marketing better than anything else. And when you put your logo or your tagline on stuff, it'll turn from something ordinary that you couldn't deduct to something that you can deduct because it promotes your business.
awesome, because I made some wrapping paper out of my art long ago. I've been like squirreling it away because I lost the source of it, and I have to find another source of it. But it's like all these big paintings. With the company, I turned them into actually gift wrap. which I just did for one of Deb's our good friend, Erica Silver. So
Yeah.
that is deductible. I'm now finding
Correct.
out.
Correct. It is.
Oh
It
my
is.
gosh, I need to go. I need to have you come and go through my garage with me because my whole garage is deductible.
Probably. Then
Yeah.
this is where most people make the mistake. They either over deduct and deduct absolutely everything in the planet, or they don't deduct enough.
Yeah,
It's usually an extreme.
that's me.
And most people are afraid of the IRS, so they're
Yeah.
not going to deduct at all. But you have the few, I call them cowboys and cowgirls. They're fun because you go, yeah, that's not going to work. But
Well, what about, here's something that people are asking me, and I hear, you know, the scuttlebutt going around the world, that the IRS is fired a bunch of people, and probably we don't have to worry too much about our taxes. What about that?
that's bullshit. It's
Oh,
bullshit. They have fired about 33% of their examiners and their auditors. However, AI has been implemented in the IRS for the last 2 to 3 years,
uh-oh.
and AI is who is choosing who's going to be audited and who's not going to be audited.
Now I won't sleep tonight.
No, you're going to sleep fine because you're doing it fine.
Okay.
You're doing
All
it fine. I mean, we have absolutely made, between your bookkeeper, who's by the way fabulous, and myself and you, we've made it so you're airtight.
Okay.
And they're not, I mean, we've documented the business purpose of every LLC. We've documented the business purpose of everything going from 2022 forward. Because you started the one in 22.
Yeah.
So, and we can amend back 3 years, and that's really what our goal is for you right now, is to gather what the former CPA didn't see as a business, which is
Right.
utterly wrong. But the reality is that he didn't ask.
Is it because you have to have what he told me is that you don't have an income, so we can't deduct anything.
Well, but that's not exactly true. What about those that are starting out?
Yeah.
Your first year, most people don't have incomes, if much, if any. Now, what they would do is if they deny your business purpose, and then you make money the next year, they would put it into a startup cost. But the reality is most businesses don't make a profit the first year.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, most businesses go out of business by the third year.
Mm-hmm.
So the reality is, if we can show your business intent, that's what we want to do. And showing those receipts, showing the art, showing your podcast, all of it substantiates your logs or your phone bills, substantiates what you're doing.
Right.
And why you're in it for a profit.
Yeah.
I mean, most people don't do it to lose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are. I can vouch for that because I've seen it all.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the whole point, is business intent. And the reality is that that's a conservative approach he's taking. I take more of a realistic approach, which is what is your intent? What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
And if we can justify it, I'm taking it. And
Well,
then
I trust you.
I'm going to argue with them.
And I trust you because you also told me, like, I don't break the law, which is important to me too, because I don't want to get myself into a pickle that way either.
No, I won't. I will use the law to your benefit. And I had an IRS examiner many years ago tell me that, because the code was actually duplicitous. It kind of said one thing, but really kind of said another at the same time. And I said, well, which one do I use? It was a real estate professional election. And he said, whatever benefits your client. And his name was Huey out of San Jose, California. And we talked about his mom, who was sick at the time. She's a nice gal, though. So anyway, but the idea is, if it benefits you, that's what we're going to do. And I think
I'm so grateful.
I think we need to come back and dig deeper into this receipt thing, maybe another 5 or 10 minutes if you've got time in the next couple of weeks.
I
because
do,
think it will
because I
help
still
you.
want more information. Like, what do I write on the back of it? I'm supposed to write something on the back of it. And like, what do I write? What do I not bother with? All of
Perfect.
that.
Perfect. Well, we're going to take you, we're going to actually teach you, because the more you know, the less you owe. And we're going to take you from tax tragic to tax magic. Might take us a little while, but we're going to get there. So
My
thank you, Becky,
investment
for
guy is
joining
so
us.
grateful for you.
I
Oh my
appreciate
gosh.
you. So we're
Thank
gonna,
you. See you
thank you.
soon.
Join us next time.
This content is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute professional advice of any kind. Always consult with your tax professional. Be sure to read this full disclosure. Listener discretion is advised.